This is the type of luck that I have, where I'm here, Tromsø, Christmas Day, December 25th, 2024. Literally, the town is in the middle of its polar night. It is winter here, 200 miles north of the Arctic Circle. And what do I have on Christmas Day? Rain. Rain. I'm also wearing a hoodie. It's a little chilly, but it's fine. It's warm. It's about 40 degrees. And rain. That is my luck in a nutshell. I have one layer on under my coat. Literally just a thin shirt. I only have gloves on. And then the only reason I have the hood up is because I think it might be drizzling. Actually, it might not be. But we're gonna make our way down to the northernmost McDonald's for a magical winter Christmas Day lunch. That's something panties? I'm pretty sure that's underwear. I'm pretty sure that's underwear. Okay, well, hey, I mean, you know, Christmas is magical. You find underwear on the street. It rains in the Arctic. And the only place open to eat is McDonald's. What more could you want on Christmas Day? For those who ask, it is about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And as you can see in the sky, it is already pretty dark. Of course, the fact that it's cloudy doesn't help, you know, give light to anything, but that's what it is. Christmas is, after all, only 4 days after the solstice, the shortest day of the year here in the Northern Hemisphere. My wife wants to jaywalk, but there's a huge snowplow coming this way. The last thing I want to do is slip on the ice, fall, and have the snowplow run her over. Yeah, you can see it's just a mess. It was raining much harder earlier, and we weren't even sure if we were going to go out or not, but we are. We're out now. Earlier we were getting what we refer to at home as a wintry mix, or some people call it a wintry mess as well. But there seem to be a fair number of people on the street. That's why you don't jaywalk. A lot of people out for Christmas Day. We're gonna walk past the church again. You know, this is the kind of weather that I would expect to see here in April, like March, April. Not, you know, Christmas Day. I would expect there to be snow, lots of snow. But this has been a curse of mine. I go places for snow and it rains or it's hot. It's just, I must have done something terrible in a past life, because this is just how it works out for me. That was one thing that really amazed me about Longyearbyen, is people still go on runs outside. As often as I slip, even when there's no ice, as often as I slip or trip, I would be terrified to go on a run, and with this kind of ground. A couple of shops are open, but there it is, like a beacon in the polar night. McDonald's, just calling out our name. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my God, it is packed. It is packed. Wow. Is there a second floor, or is that it? Alrighty. Tap the screen to start your order. We'll do takeaway, but we can eat here if we want. Wow, what do they have here? Local offers. Okay, they've got a postcard and a visit card. What is a visit card? Didn't I say this in Finland? I said you should get a little certificate that says you've been to the world's northernmost McDonald's. That's what it says. Northernmost McDonald's. I'm a genius. Where'd my wife go? There she is. All right, what do I want? I want a meal. What do you want, honey? This one? Yeah. Coke Zero? And you want fries?
Yeah.
Okay, add to order.
A meal.
Yeah. Do I go ahead and get the Big Mac? I think I'm gonna get a Big Mac meal. Yes, make it a meal. An extra Big Mac? Jeez. I'm gonna make mine medium. Double cheeseburger, that's what I want. Item only. Gotta get it with no pickle and extra onion. So all of that for about $30. Wow. I guess I'm gonna pay by kortbetaling. Order number 44. Okay, we'll see if we can find a place to sit by any miracle. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how actually insanely packed it was. We're probably gonna have to go home and eat this. But I'm trying to confirm that I see my number up there, but I don't. I'm gonna make my way up as well. This McDonald's did just open back in March, I think. Okay, so it is 2 o'clock exactly, well 2:02 exactly. And we're gonna see how long it takes. The line wasn't this bad at the other northernmost McDonald's in the world. I don't know if I'm waiting in line or if I'm in a mosh pit. Simply 80. 23020.
28.95. 95, yes.
I'm excited. Mine's there. 2344. See, it's being prepared. We're getting closer. I'm just excited to see mine on the board. So I'm going to guess when my number disappears from the board up there, that it's going to be ready. It's getting hot. I'm sweating. Everybody has winter coats on, so it's hot. My number's off that list altogether. Hopefully that means it's getting close. Actually, it's not off the list. It's on the bottom left.
The
screen's broken.
No? Oh, that's so they say. It's working somewhat. My number's been moving.
My number shows ready like 20 minutes ago, but still not.
No. Oh, no. No, you're taking away my hope.
I know, sorry.
I'm glad we got it to go.
You've given me the wrong order. This is big.
Hell no.
29.15.
Are you serious? All right, so mine is almost, now it's almost off the list. Third from the bottom on the left. No. Uh-oh.
Broken.
My number has officially left the list. So, and they're serving 2351. I'm 2344, so I'm hoping soon it will come.
22.78, 29.25.
Seriously, getting mad that somebody's pushing you in this? You're standing here? No.
28.36.
All right, they're calling numbers around my number.
28.36.
Woo, hoo, hoo. Last time I looked at my phone, it was about 245. 250? Right, so it's 250. We just got our food, and instead of trying to find a place to eat there, we just decided we're just gonna walk home. It's a 5-minute walk home. Hopefully the food won't be that cold. And we waited this long for it, we can wait a little bit longer. But it got like a madhouse in there. People pushing people. People were losing patience with people. The Christmas spirit was almost gone, but we got our McDonald's, and now we're gonna go home and eat it. By the way, it's hailing. It's not raining. It's just rain. No, it is raining and hailing. That's Christmas in Tromsø. I put the McDonald's inside my coat to keep it warm. Not to keep me warm, but to keep the McDonald's warm. Because I would like to, after spending almost an hour waiting in line, it would be nice to be able to enjoy it. All right, well, after a crazy time at McDonald's, and when we started it was 2:02, here it is 3:01, and we got our food about 15 minutes ago, walked back home because we decided we didn't want any part of that madness. I'm surprised that fights didn't break out. There were fights on the verge of breaking out. In that crowd, some woman was yelling at a man that was like, "Don't push me." And he's like, "Well, do you see where you're at? Seriously, read the room." And then my wife was telling me that somebody knocked a phone off the table and it angered another person. So it was getting tense, especially for Christmas. Meanwhile, let's talk about what really matters. The food here. We've got a Big Mac, which has pickles. You want my pickles? No? We'll get rid of the pickles. French fries, and then of course the double cheeseburger. First, we'll start with the fries. They're not the freshest. And considering what we just went through, I don't know that I'm surprised. I mean, they taste normal. So again, the question I always ask myself is, would I be able to tell these apart from American French fries at McDonald's? I think so. They're not as fresh as I would like, but they're not the same size for one. They're slightly thinner, just slightly thinner. Probably only slightly thinner that only a French fry aficionado like myself would notice, but they are thinner than regular French fries, regular McDonald's French fries. They taste pretty much the same though. I'm gonna try some ketchup and mayonnaise because that is the golden sauce. I think I'm gonna save this double cheeseburger for later. Let's try the Big Mac. And you can see it's a Big Mac. It looks pretty much like an American Big Mac, but you can tell that there's like no shine. There's no gleam on the bread. So it's not nearly as greasy as an American Big Mac. Let's give it a test. The Big Mac is okay. It's also lukewarm, kind of like the lukewarm French fries. I have a feeling that's going to be the theme of this meal. The thing about an American double cheeseburger from McDonald's is, again, it's the grease. The grease that's on the bread. It makes it a meal. This one, that has no grease on the bread. The double cheeseburger does not. Neither does the Big Mac, and that's fine. I did ask for extra onion. I don't think that's extra onion. But I'm not going to go back and complain. I mean, I'm just glad to be out of there. So I'll probably go there again. Maybe in a couple of days when all the tourists have left town, hopefully. And then maybe it'll be a little more tolerable and not as busy. All right, fam. This is a little bit of a terrifying experience. Driving here in Tromsø in the winter at night. Because, and here's why. I'll explain why. Look at this to the right. Right here to the right is a big steep hill. And now it's not that bad now. The road is relatively, what's the word I'm looking for? Dry. It's not dry. It's not slick either. But a lot of places like this, for example, in Punta Arenas and in Ushuaia, for example, there were rules about people coming up and down the mountain where, you know, if you were coming up or down the mountain, you had the right of way. I feel like every road is a goddamn one way. I'm terrified. I hope this isn't a one-way tunnel. I mean, Google told me to turn right, so I'm going to trust Google. But so it's a, you know, so the rules with the mountain, I don't know the rules. Okay, there's a car in front of me. But the rules with the mountain, I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that it's very similar. If you're going up or down the mountain, people going side to side, got to yield. But yeah, no, we're in Tromsø. It is Thursday, December 26, 2024. And yeah, we're going to head to the island of Summerside. I don't know how to pronounce it. Summerside. Okay, a circle under a mountain, which is pretty cool. We're gonna head there. We have a few precious hours of daylight, roughly 2 to 3 hours, where you can kind of see anything in what is considered daylight. And right now I'm spending it in a tunnel. But yeah, we're gonna do our best to get to Summerside on time. And yeah, I'll check back in along the way. Wish me luck, because this is scary. All right, here is Tromsø, outside of Tromsø. This is actually near, yeah, there's the airport over there. I recognize this. The thing that is making this the most terrifying is that, well, one, the light's not very good. Two, a lot of Tromsø has this very intricate tunnel network, and when you go into the tunnels, you lose the signal. So I think that I had to circle back in order to get out of the tunnel. Now I'm headed to this big bridge here. Okay, so I do want to go over the bridge. And also, like, the thing, because a lot of these towns, what happens is and I learned this way up in northern Maine. A lot of the road markings, they'll get scraped off by you know, snowplows. So I've never been here before. I don't know what roads have 2 lanes, 1 lane, which are one way. Also, I never did freaking learn the one way. Like, what is the one-way sign in Europe? Like, I still don't know what it looks like. Oh man, what have I gotten myself into? It is pretty though. It's very pretty. The weather on this trip, I don't think I don't want to complain, right? Because it makes me sound ungrateful, and I'm not ungrateful. I'm not. I'm not. But it has done nothing but rain the entire time well, yesterday and today, it has been rain. I am 200 miles above the Arctic Circle in the middle of the polar night, and it's done nothing but rain. And just like clockwork, it's sleeting now. I would be lying. I would be lying if I said I haven't thought about just aborting this mission. Like, this is ridiculous, and I see nothing but clouds over there. I mean, we could go back to Tromsø and do a nice walk and talk in the rain, maybe, or no. I rented this car. I'm going to use the car. I mean, technically I have used it, right? Like, technically I've already used it. I have made an adult decision, and I have decided to abort the mission. I'm sorry. I didn't sign up for this. This is too much. This is too much. I'm too old. I'm too fragile. Maybe I'm too weak. I don't know, but there's ice and snow and rain falling from the sky. There's ice and snow and rain on the street. No, I'm not doing this. And this is as bright as it's going to get. I knew there were going to be short days. I'm not sure what I was thinking, actually, in terms of trying to make a day trip, right? Like a day trip, you get like 3 hours of visible light. I'm aborting the mission.
Go ahead, Houston.
Mission abort. Repeat. Mission abort.
I need to get out of the car. I haven't come to the other island to just turn around and go back without at least getting out of the car. There was a gas station up here that was open. We're going to go ahead and stop. We'll stop there. That's going to be the adventure today. Going to a gas station. Yes. Here's what happened. I stopped at this store, and the clouds like literally parted in the sky, and a little bit more light got through, and things started to like brighten up, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should go. So now the plan is to go. Like, here's the thing, another thing that drives me nuts. 47 kilometers is how far it says the island that I want to go to. That's how far it says it is. 47 kilometers, which should, what's that, about 30 miles or so? Shouldn't take more than a half hour to 45 minutes. No. GPS says an hour and 10 minutes. And a good portion of that is because the roads I'm on, the speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Yes. 50 kilometers per hour in the middle of nowhere. All right. This is a little village here outside of Tromsø. It is gorgeous. Just these mountains and this snow. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Once again, I've changed my mind. I'm heading back home. I think it's the responsible thing to do. I don't like driving in the dark. I haven't liked driving in the dark for a while. It's going to be dark in the next hour. So we're going on the Ferris wheel experience, boys. I'm excited. Ferris wheel in Norway. Maybe that should be my new thing. Instead of getting tattooed in every country, I should go on a Ferris wheel in every country. There might be some countries that I don't want to do that in. Oh wait, I saw one gondola that had like a nice like rug or like seat cover so that the seat wasn't cold when you put your bum down on it. Oh, all right. Ugh. Our door slams. It sounds like a jail door slamming. Not that I would know the sound of a jail door slamming. I wish they had a little like heater to warm it up. The whole Ferris wheel experience here in Oslo, Norway. The city's actually not that tall in general. I don't know. And like that is the expanse of the entire Christmas market. All right, yeah. Ooh. There's a breeze coming in that's not warm. This is actually the first time we've seen the sun since like in a week. All right, gotta do the duty, take the picture.
Up a little bit.
Okay. Wonder how many times we go around. He didn't say. And in Cape Town, they told us they were like, 5 revolutions, and I think we got an extra one.
My
What?
my ear is down. I feel my ear up.
I'm gonna go on the assumption that we get at least another revolution, in which case I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna switch sides. Here, I'm gonna sit over here for this one. Whoa! Okay, that's actually.
We have to balance.
I know. Yeah. No, I went to go sit on that side, and it was completely not balanced. Here, you come over here. I'll come over there. I know.
You know how much I'm scared, honey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That guy just walked right in front of the gondola. He's nuts. What a rebel. Insanity. Insanity. All right, so we got 3 revolutions.
I think it's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. Totally worth the $25. Absolutely worth every penny. All right, let's go eat. Whoa, there's lots of people. My wife has been dying for Thai food. Let's look. Thai food near me. All right, so we're looking for Thai food. This place, oh, that's a half-hour walk away. Lots of candy, lots of cookies. Crazy town. The US dollar does not go far here in Norway. It's about 10 to 1, roughly. So something that says 599 kroner is going to be like $59, roughly. Is there some game going on, maybe?
Yeah, there's a football or soccer.
Yeah. All right, we're going to walk a little bit more. None of those 2 restaurants seem very appetizing. So this is, what is this? This is like the Parliament building or something? I'm gonna look.
Government building.
It is a government building, but I don't know which one. So this very governmental looking building here is the Norwegian Parliament, also known as Stortinget. Stortinget. So this is where the Norwegian Parliament comes and makes all the Norwegian laws. One thing I find interesting is, people in the United States, they like to mock Tesla. And then, you get this from both sides of the aisle. Like both Democrats and Republicans these days will mock Tesla for various reasons. And usually you'll hear like, oh, God forbid it gets cold. I hope it doesn't get cold if you buy a Tesla. Meanwhile, I would say 80% of the cars we saw in Tromsø were Tesla. And here in Oslo, where it definitely gets cold, there's just Teslas everywhere. The Stortinget metro station. That is one thing I would like to do while we're here, is ride the metro. One thing about Norway is you can tell it's a wealthy country. And I think I was reading somewhere how it's poised to become like one of the wealthiest, if not the wealthiest country in the world, mainly because they don't use a lot of gas, olein, and yet they have some of the largest gas fields in the world, or gas reserves, or whatever. They sell a lot of gas, a lot of oil, and they don't use a lot of it. And also, apparently it's one of the least corrupt governments in the world in terms of government corruption. I wouldn't mind living here. They're marching through the street. No, I think it's about a game. I don't think it's a government protest. I think it was about soccer.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You might be right. We'll see. The only reason I say it's probably a game is because I don't know that it would make a lot of sense to protest on a Sunday when Parliament's not at work. But maybe it is a protest. I don't know. If it was a little bit warmer, I would like to take these out and go riding around those. Did that in Iceland a few years ago. It was actually a lot of fun. And I recently just checked one of the videos I did of that. And it got like 40 views. So If you know what they were saying or what they're protesting / celebrating, leave that information down in the comments. I'd be really interested to know like what they were chanting and why they're chanting it. All right, it's parade after parade or conga line after conga line. It's just parade madness here in Oslo. Oh, and the Ferris wheel is all lit up nice and pretty. We just got done having some late lunch, early dinner, I'm not sure what to call it. We're gonna walk back to the Christmas festival, see it now that it's a little bit darker out, and maybe get some donuts. Probably head home soon. It's cold, it's getting colder, it's gotten colder, and I am severely underdressed. Very pretty. We will be here on New Year's Eve, which is exciting because I guess the Airbnb owner said that there's no fireworks, but that there will be a laser show. I guess fireworks have been banned or outlawed this year. In place of the fireworks, there's a laser show. And I guess it's a laser show big enough for all of Oslo to see. But I'm hoping to go out to a bar. I haven't been to a bar in ages for New Year's Eve, but when's the next time I'm going to spend New Year's Eve in Oslo? Probably never, so might as well make the best of it. It smells like funnel cake. It smells delicious. Like that dough of funnel cake. Like that fried dough smell that, you know, from carnivals when you're a kid and you smell that funnel cake, and then you go to the boardwalk in Ocean City and you order that funnel cake and they put that powdered sugar on it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good until you're about 60% done and you realize you have about still a little less than half left to eat, and you feel nauseous from it. That's what it smells like, nauseousness. There's a far cry from the market in India. A little different, tad different of a crowd. Same spirit though, right? We want to get 4 donuts. One of these, it's gonna be difficult to communicate. First row, 1 over. Yep. And down here, these 2, 1 here and 1 here. Yeah. Yep. And then lastly, over here. Yep. Perfect. You want to walk around a little bit longer?
You can walk around.
Yeah, a little bit. Work off some of that lunch. I'm walking and my wife supposedly is behind me recording. And I'm walking and I'm like, oh, it's so majestical. It's so beautiful. Oh. All right, there was a taxi stand behind there, but it's not as cold as it was before we went to lunch. It's like it got cold and now it's warm. What's going on? It's craziness, it's madness. I would have liked this on Christmas Eve as opposed to, I mean, it's nice now, but like I was saying earlier, it's like once Christmas is over, it's like I'm ready to move on, especially when New Year's is hit. Like as soon as New Year's hits, I'm ready to move on. Got the fire burning. Oh, it does feel good. It was a little chilly. One of the videos I have here from Oslo is titled something like Getting Tattooed and Going Out for Thai Food is literally what it's titled. I think it'd be funny if we went to the same exact Thai restaurant. But another video I did when I was in Oslo was titled Going Out and Getting Drunk in Oslo. And the bar that I went to, I met this Icelandic guy. I really want to go there and try and find him. Yeah, you know, we're not dressed properly to go to the water, even though the water is literally right there. I like Oslo. Oslo is but it's a really chic city. It's a really chic. That's the best word I can think of is chic. It's like it's. I think Oslo is more Paris than Paris, if that makes sense. Oh, look. Oh, there's a pharmacy. I do want to go to the pharmacy. Okay, let's go to the pharmacy. Indocetamine is not over the counter here in Norway, nor is Diphenhydrin. The stuff that's in ZQuil that you can buy at any 7-Eleven in the United States is prescription only here in Norway. So, which is probably the best for me because I've been doing a very unhealthy combination of a little bit of Ambien and a gulp of ZQuil in order to get the sleep. That can't be good. That can't be good. So I think I'm going to run out of ZQL tonight. So after tomorrow, it's nothing but Ambien for me. Maybe I'll supplement it with like a shot of vodka. That sounds good. Vodka and Ambien. What could possibly go wrong? Tomorrow we'll go get lunch at a Thai restaurant. We'll walk around. We'll do so much stuff. It's going to be crazy, baby. Do you believe me?
No, I'm gonna fight.
Oh, we're going to fight, and fight?
I'll be happy.
Only if you want to. Do you want to?
No.
Thus begins the adventure of finding the spot where the Uber will pick us up. Exciting. Now, I know it's not as exciting as getting arrested in Russia or finding another YouTuber in Iraq, but I mean, come on. Trying to find an Uber stop in Oslo, Norway, that's good stuff right there. That's viral worthy content if you ask me. I got to keep looking back to make sure I haven't lost my wife. And I lost her. I feel like, Warwick, you're getting a view into my marriage in this video. Yeah, this is Uber. Yeah. I don't know. This is a different type of electric car. Is this an electric car? Yeah, is this electric? An electric vehicle? What brand is it? What type of car is it?
It's a Norwegian brand.
Neo? Is that Norwegian or
Chinese.
Chinese? Oh, they do not allow Chinese cars in the US.
Why?
Too much competition, probably. I don't know. I mean, I think they probably would allow them. It's just they don't sell them really. I've never seen them sold. Like I go to South America a lot, and it's all kinds of Chinese brands of cars. Thailand, tons of Chinese brand cars, but in the US, none.
They're not allowed.
Not at all, none. Neo. Interesting.
Nice.
It is nice.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the grocery store, and we're back home now.
It's very pretty.
It is pretty. It's a very pretty. It is actually an oddly pretty located grocery store. It's like right on this water, and actually we can walk along this to get back. Last night we couldn't see anything at all because it was completely foggy, but tonight Oslo is much clearer, and you can see quite a bit. Taxis apparently have a difficult time getting over here.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, yeah, no, that's nice. Oslo is a nice city. I like Oslo. I need to see if I have any heritage from here so I can like try and claim citizenship. I don't think I can. Or find a Norwegian wife. Is the grocery store closed? Why is it closed? Yeah, but the 23 is 11 o'clock.
It's a Sunday.
Oh, it is. I'm gonna try and see if that co-op is open and hope they have the sodas. That sucks.